2, 3. Woo! Thank you for joining BC Radio, where BC stands for Bad Cough. This is your host, B.
And C.
And that was a horrible intro. Thank you for joining us today.
You said bad cough?
Yes, because I'm sick.
Why?
I'm sick.
So why are we doing this? We could have postponed this.
Because like Jordan in Game 6, I come, I show, I perform. Alright?
I mean,
Flu game and everything. I'll be there. My daddy crying over my shoulder while I win that championship. Hugging it like it's my firstborn.
Did Jordan's dad really do that?
Yes.
He was crying over his shoulder? He's a grown man. He needs to be, realistic. Oh man, I expected this out of you.
What? No, I mean, Jordan didn't even make his freshman ball team. Or no, his freshman or 8th grade?
This was high school.
It was freshman. And he goes on to be the GOAT.
I mean, nobody knew he was going to be the GOAT, but still, there's no reason to cry about it. I mean, after he got onto another team, then you kind of know, oh yeah, he's going to do good things, but you don't cry about it, especially years after.
When you win the
he didn't make the team. Yeah, but, what about the 5 after that? You kind of...
That was his first championship.
Yeah, but, the 5 after that, you're kind of what do we do now? The 3rd one, you're oh, this is getting a little old. 4th one, it's okay.
Excuse me, I don't have 2 rings like you.
It's a little redundant.
I don't have 2 high school football rings like you. Excuse me.
Oh, I don't have 2 high school. I have 1 high school, 1 college, so fuck off.
That's true. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Pardon my French.
Well, you're not French, but you are an asshole.
That is very true.
That just made it seem like all French people are assholes.
I think French people think we're the assholes, to be honest.
Why?
Isn't that the stereotype that French think that Americans are assholes?
I think everyone thinks that Americans are assholes.
Even Americans.
Well, because we have to deal with us all day.
I mean, true. I have to deal with your assholeness all the time.
That's false. You have to deal with me maybe an hour. And it's the other way around. You're the one.
What are you even talking about?
I'm talking about you being a terrible person.
How am I a terrible person?
I don't even want to go into how terrible of a person you are. I mean, if people could see you, they'd just think, oh my god, that hair, you're terrible.
I'm donating my hair. I'm growing my hair out to donate it.
Where are you donating it?
Last time it was a Locks of Love. This time, I'm not sure. I'm doing a different one this time. I still got probably at least another year or so.
How long was your hair last time?
14.5 inches. That took me 3 years. This one's going on 2. So probably another year. I might do 14 again.
14? Jesus.
Yeah.
I could have swore it was longer.
No, yeah, it was pretty long. It went to the bottom of my scaps.
And for people who don't know what scaps are?
Shoulder blades.
Okay, thank you for elaborating on your
anatomy.
What was that? Hyphenated body part? I don't know.
I don't know shoulder blades. Excuse me. I just assume our audience is smarter.
It went clear past my clavicle, and went down to my scapula. Even though
your clavicle is the front of your body.
I know. But your hair can go either way. Your hair is free like the wind. It can make its own decisions.
If I did it that way, I probably could make it just a whole mane come out looking like a lion. Rawr.
Yeah, but you are nowhere near the king of the jungle. If anything, you should probably have the hairdo of the orangutan, which is
my hair's not even red.
Nature's jester. Ugh.
What?
Yeah.
My hair's not even red.
I know, but you have the body shape of an
orangutan. My goodness.
I would say you walked right into that. I would say you walked right into that, but you don't look like you do much walking.
Ha! What about you, fucking hippopotamus ass face?
Hippopotamus ass face?
Yes.
Where did you pull that from? Were you looking at a children's book off to the side of your camera and you thought, hippopotamus ass face?
I'm just looking at a picture of hippopotamus. Next thing I'm looking at is a face Next thing I'm looking at is just straight ass. Hippopotamus. Ass. Face.
I wouldn't put it past you, but for the face, I think you should just put a name like hippopotamus, ass, Morgan Freeman. Like,
Morgan Freeman?
well, don't you have a poster of Morgan Freeman in your room? Don't you? Like,
actually, I don't have any posters. I've never actually had posters in my room ever, even growing
well,
up.
well, it looks like you can't with that whole like prison thing you got going on back there.
Why? Because they're like bricks.
Yeah.
That's just how they're built out here.
Oh, ready for tsunamis?
Yes, and like the windows here, they're like slabs. They're not even window panes. They're just slabs. Like you just like.
You're a window pane.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're
just slabs. Like you just turn them. It's so easy to break into houses. All you gotta do is just like slide the slabs out, cut open the window. There you go.
Did you say cut open the window?
Oh, the screen. Excuse me.
Okay. I'm just making sure I know exactly how you're breaking into houses. With your what is it? The laser that cuts through the glass that they had in like Mission Impossible. Is that what you got?
It's not. It's
You
just
cut
a
the
glass
windows
screen,
like
like the mesh screen.
The screen is glass now.
No, the mesh screen. That's not glass. That's
You're
mesh.
making me never want to go over there
nylon?
at all.
Whatever.
Let's just say net.
Whatever. But
Same thing.
they actually, in my school at UH, they had to replace all the screens with metal screens because too many people were breaking in and slicing up and stealing things from other students. The hard knock ghetto life of living on UH Manoa.
It sounds terrible. Like,
I swear. They have roaches longer than my forearm there.
Are you serious?
Well,
You're
not long,
exaggerating.
but they're fucking huge.
You're
These motherfuckers fly too?
What? Because they're trying to leave that stupid island.
They can't. I mean, these things are huge. They fly. They have no They give no fucks for their own lives. I had one fly straight in my face. I leaned back, punched it, went to the ground. Before it even went to the ground, did a whole 180, came right and back and flew right at me. This motherfucker was doing the rope-a-dope right at me, and I was like, fuck it, nah. I went to my room, put a towel underneath the door, and was like, fuck this shit. Fucking just like making sure to close all the windows, look, make sure there's no boogeyman underneath my fucking bed, just like, fuck this roach.
Dude,
Gives no fuck over its own life.
You need to change that.
And roach killers don't work on these fuckers.
Well, get a shoe. No shoes work?
They do, but these motherfuckers are fast and they fly.
Well, I mean, you have legs. You're a whole species above them that has conquered the world, and you can't even figure out how to kill one?
$100 says if you saw one of those roach come at you, you would duck and run.
No, if I saw one of those coming towards me, I would think of a solution, because obviously that's an alien and needs to be taken care of. And I don't know about you, but I saw the movie Signs.
All right, Jay.
I know how to work.
All right, Jay. All right, Jay from fucking MIB.
All right, Wesley Snipes from Major League just running away.
Yeah, man. At least I'm fast.
What would you describe as fast about yourself?
When I have sex,
I
it's
wouldn't
like
even
one,
think,
two,
I
gone.
wouldn't even think that your brain's not even fast.
It was fast enough to think of that.
I know, but it was like a diss towards yourself. It's so easy to just go towards you.
I know. It's just I'm an easy target. It's just
Because you're so big.
Hey man, it's not my weight's not the only thing that's big about me.
Your ego?
That too.
Jesus, you're terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, man. So what's been going on with you?
I just been literally for the last whole week. I've been bedridden. Haven't even gone. I got kicked out of my class yesterday because I was still sick, and she's just like, "Yeah, get the fuck out," in front of everyone, and I was like, "Okay, bye."
Why?
Because we had a speaker and we had to write a reflection paper on it, and hey man, I'm trying to graduate. All right, I'm walking this semester. I'm trying to graduate from college, finish up, go into debt for a reason. have
Oh,
my
okay.
tuition paid for by university, by the states for a reason, you know.
Oh wow. I don't know what to even say about that. I feel like everyone should just drop out of school and just do whatever makes them happy. Except if you want to be a scientist, you should stay in school. But
Uh,
you don't want to be a scientist, hard.
Physical
So maybe you should
therapist.
just do something in your life. Yeah, but you need therapy yourself.
I mean, I still get therapy work. I mean, I still get like therapy off and on.
I mean, because you need it.
I mean, this is my therapy, honestly. Talking
This
to
is
you and
it.
a whole bunch of random people that I never see.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I mean, because now I feel like I should be taking this more seriously instead of just shooting you down it.
What? I thought you
sorry.
were taking this serious.
Was I supposed to?
I don't know.
I thought this was a goof. I was like, why does he keep calling me? I just insult him.
And he just insults himself. What's the point of it?
Yeah, I mean, he's going for himself now. Easy target. Oh, you know what? I have a question for you. But
Alright.
you know what? You're probably going to answer no because you have such a busy life being sick and
I
being
do. I am.
a student. Have you seen that new movie, Get Out?
No, the one directed by Jordan
Peele.
Peele. I was making sure I got the last name right.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. But I heard it's like one of the best movies to ever come out this year.
It was like March. But yeah, no, I heard it got like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, like that's like a 98% of Rotten Tomatoes, something like that. Like it was almost perfect.
No, I heard it was perfect. Like, don't shit on black directors, man. Like,
I never have. I never did. I mean,
I mean, I just feel like you are.
how?
Because you're just a horrible person who just likes to shit on people for no reason. And it was 99%.
99%. Okay, so we're both off by 1%.
Well, I mean, you want to split it down the middle. God.
We'll take the meat of our.
You were the one being real pessimistic about it. Like, I was being optimistic. Like, yeah, it's 100%. Yes, it's the best thing that's ever come out. But you're like, it wasn't that great. 98%. Oh,
Was it
yeah?
like Shawshank, like 97?
I don't know. I don't even know how many like movies have been 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, that's a really good question right there.
I don't even know. Honestly, I've never been like looked at Rotten Tomatoes for like a score, like it was a good movie. Well, let's see what Rotten Tomato thinks. I've never done that before. I just
Really?
look at the trailer and make my own decisions. You know, I'm not a follower.
Well, I think you should probably start listening to what other people think and what other people's opinions of things are, because they could be like, hey man, don't jump off that bridge, and you're just like, I saw the trailer for the new Point Break, I'm gonna go see it, or no, I'm gonna jump off a cliff. Like,
But that makes no sense.
yeah, well,
You're
nothing you say
connecting
makes
things that make no sense. That's just idiotic of you. It's like,
What?
oh,
What?
I'm gonna go swimming. What does that have to do with anything that we just said right now? Nothing.
You should have followed that up with something.
No, that's how
I'm
that's how
gonna go
dumb your point
swimming.
was. You
I'm
made
gonna
no
be
point.
in the pool. Like,
No, we're gonna go
I wanna
swimming
wear my flippers.
in the grass. That's what you're gonna do. You can go swimming. That's exactly what the hell you just said right now. You can go swimming in the grass.
I don't know, dude. It looks like it's been over 50, 60, 70. It's been over 100 movies with over 95%.
95%, but what about 100?
100? There's a lot of 100s.
Really?
Yeah, but I just seen one that goes back to like 1959, but they have Citizen Kane, The Third Man, All About Eve, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
Never heard of that.
I've
I've heard of.
Modern Times from 1936, Singing in the Rain.
Singing in the rain.
Casablanca got 97%.
That's pretty good. Frankly.
Laura from 1944. Yeah, a lot of these are like really old movies. Like you don't see a movie from this era, this decade even, like in the 100% range.
You think that's
Toy
just because of
Story 2.
nostalgia or what?
Toy Story 2 in 1999 got 100%.
Woo! Twisted. That was a great movie.
Yeah,
3
it
made me
was.
cry like a baby. The
'Cause,
ending was so sad.
I mean, let's be honest. All, number 43 is Get Out at 99%. Zootopia last year got 98%. I don't even know how, but I mean,
It was a pretty
Zootopia,
good movie. It was a pretty good movie. I liked it.
great. But yeah, no, like you hardly ever see anything with 100% these days. Finding Nemo 2003 got 99%.
Okay.
The Dark Knight 94, but like
Mm,
The Dark Knight was one of my favorite like superhero movies. Like with the Joker.
yeah, I would say that is. Like
Yeah.
the best superhero movie.
Uh,
What would you
I
put?
would. I don't know about the best superhero movie.
Okay, I
would
haven't
say-
seen Logan yet, but
Yeah, I mean that's coming out like soon though. That's
isn't it
coming
like?
out-
Didn't it come out last night? It came
think
out
so.
last night. I heard it's pretty epic.
Well, I mean I haven't seen it. I haven't even heard anything about it. But
I know that
yeah.
one has a 77 on Metacritic.
Really?
Yeah,
Logan got 77.
yeah, on Metacritic.
Well, I mean, you don't usually expect superhero movies to get that high, though, because it's really just mainly about the action, and Rotten Tomatoes is really about, like, story, how it makes the audience feel, everything like
I mean,
that.
just because it has a superhero premise doesn't mean it can't have a great story.
I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that at all, but I'm just saying, like, it's all about how it interacts with the audience. It doesn't matter if you have, like, a really good story, it's just about triggering emotional feelings inside of the audience's mind.
Okay.
But
Speaking about movies, you know who one of my favorite actors or comedians is Dave Chappelle. And did you hear Dave Chappelle is coming out with 3 new comedy specials only on Netflix this year?
is it 3?
3. One's airing this month, 21st on Netflix. And that one's a new one. And then the other 2 are coming out later this year, and those are pre-recorded, unreleased
Pre-recorded, unreleased, what?
stand-up shows.
Jeez. So it's 3 different stand-ups.
Yeah, but the newest
All
one,
this year.
yeah, but the newest one, it's a Netflix original, is coming out the 21st this month.
Really? Man, I mean, I heard a little bit about that, but I didn't know how many were coming out. I didn't know when it was coming out. I didn't know it was 3. I knew it was at least 1. I didn't know it was 3.
Yeah,
That seems a
it's
little
one
excessive.
new one, but
I mean, that's a hell of a way to do a comeback.
I mean, I'm surprised. Like the Dave Chappelle show, still one of my favorite comedy sketch shows ever. I mean, what show has beaten the David Chappelle show, in your opinion? Like what comes close to it? Like,
Did you just call it the David Chappelle Show?
well, Dave Chappelle, excuse me.
I mean, it's
Isn't
Chappelle
his real
Show.
name David though?
Yes, I mean he doesn't have a fake name. He just doesn't have a.
Well, his
pseudonym
shortened
or
name, his
anything like
government
that.
name is David.
Yeah, but the show is called Chappelle Show. You don't need to say his first name in it.
Chappelle show.
Leave his first name out of this. His first name did nothing to you. His first name did nothing to deserve that shout out. You leave his first name out of it. Chappelle
Well,
Show.
Who cares? Who cares? Moving on. Like what? Who cares? Great comedian. I mean, one of my favorite comedians ever. What show do you think comes close to the Chappelle show?
What should I think?
Yes, in your opinion,
In terms of,
comedy sketch shows. Like the Amy Schumer show lately is pretty good.
I have not watched it. Like after Chappelle Show, like I hardly even go to Comedy Central for anything like that. Like I'm more driven towards. I love comedies. I really do. Like I love watching stand-ups. In terms of skit comedies, like that's one of the best. That's really one of the best. Like starting off the first episode from the first skit where they're like driving to that Mitsubishi, and then the girl's titty comes out. Like, how do you beat that? How do you even top that? Just like, come on, titty, come on, titty. Like, you can't beat that at all. So, like, honestly, I just stick to other shows. Like, right now, I'm just watching, I know it's kind of like, it was on last year, but I'm still watching it, like, Atlanta. I'm still watching that, and it's,
Okay.
I know it's supposed to be a drama, but it's really, really funny. It's so funny. It's like so fun. Have you seen any of it?
No, I haven't.
Oh man, it's really intense. It's so funny to
What's
like
it
the
about?
point where it's like it's just this guy living in Atlanta and he's living life over there and it's like it's shitty. It's shitty and it's real. Like there's this part where you know what? I don't even want to spoil it for you. I don't. It's too good to spoil, man. Like honestly, you got to see it.
What network is it on? Like BT?
FX.
FX
You
is it?
racist? Yeah, you racist.
I don't even remember it. I honestly don't remember. I haven't been on. I haven't had TV for like a year now. I've been living off of his Netflix and YouTube.
Well, I mean, like you should definitely watch it up. I think Atlanta even got an award, but I forgot exactly what it was for.
I'll look it up now. But honestly, like, have you like Netflix is coming out with a whole bunch of like comedy specials now. That is really surprising me.
Yeah, no, it's
And they're big names.
yeah, they're coming out with like what's the movie? No, they're coming out with a original series coming out towards the end of this year. I think it's in November, December with Will Smith. Like, have you seen that one?
I don't think. What's it called? I don't think I've seen it.
It's like he's a cop or something, and it looks so good.
I haven't heard of it.
You gotta see it, man. You really gotta see it.
What do you know what the name of the show is called?
I don't. I'd have to look it up, but it's
Okay.
like you got to keep your eye open for it. It's like Will Smith doing a Netflix original series, and he's like a cop or something. It looks kind of like how the trailer for that movie with Jamie Foxx and T.I. was.
Jamie Foxx and T.I.
I think it was like Sleepless.
What was this?
This was late last year or early this year, something like that.
I don't remember. The only movie I remember T.I. being in the last few years was Ant-Man. That's it.
No. He was a cop with Jamie Foxx. Gabrielle Union was in it too. Like, oh, don't get that. Don't get that sound about your voice right there.
She is hella fine. I think I might have seen a trailer for it, but I didn't go see it.
Well, I mean, what's the last movie you actually saw in theaters? What's the last movie that was actually that grabbed your attention enough for you to be to make you go into theaters, buy a seat, buy some popcorn,
Hey, the last time
and a drink.
I wanted to go to the movies to go see Doctor Strange and Star Wars when I was over in California. Didn't have a chance to do that because my friends and my family, none of them wanted to go see it. Then after that, when was the last movie I saw? I don't even remember, honestly. Last time I went to go see a movie was with my girl, and we went on a date night. I don't even remember how long ago it was. Like the summer, maybe?
Man.
I literally don't remember.
Man, you're missing out.
I am missing out.
Really missing out. Oh, for Atlanta, the awards that they got were Television Award for Best Actor, Television Award for Best Television Series for Musical or Comedy, Golden Globe Award for Best Actor, and what's this one? Writers Guild of America Award for Television New Series.
Okay. So it's got some good awards.
Yeah, it's got some good awards, like Best Actor. Donald
Well, I'm
Glover.
gonna have to look it up now. All right, so if it's on Netflix on Netflix, I'm gonna watch it. But if it's on Netflix, hey man, I'm poor. You wanna buy my cable?
No.
You can purchase my
Who
cable with
buys
me.
cable? You have internet. Why don't you just look it up on the internet?
I'm lazy.
Yeah, well, if you're lazy, you need to not buy cable and just go get some internet.
I have
I
internet.
hope no one from DirecTV is listening to me because I might get beat up. I might just get hit with a little satellite walking in my car.
Hey, honestly, I like DirecTV the best. Out of every other package, DirecTV to me is the best.
But why? I mean, yeah, they have a really good package. Oh, they got the Sunday package and all that.
The presentation, like
You
the way the remote
need
is, how the functionality, the way the remote is, the way that it's easy to go through the guide.
I think you're just so used to the DirecTV remote, and
No,
I can't believe you're
like
talking
the
about something
Time
as
Warner cable
trivial
remote
as
sucks.
how a remote looks. I can't believe it.
Like,
but I think
Comcast
just because you're
sucks.
so used to that remote,
Comcast sucks.
that is the reason
Is
why.
Guide is one of the main reasons. The way that that Comcast is set up, that the channel listing set up, is horrible. The way that the channel listing for DirecTV set up, the way it's set up in every like 100, like not even like 10 one is a different category, 10 channels is a different category. The way that it's categorically set up just makes so much more sense.
Can I say something?
Please.
For a guy who does not have cable, you sure seem to have a lot of opinions about the remotes.
At a young age, when you have...
These were the questions you were asking as a child.
Yes, these are the questions that I asked as a child that I got fucking answers to. Okay.
Big enough to move to the guide. Like I can't do it with just one thumb. I have to use two hands. This is a bad design.
No,
Comcast.
you know why?
This
Because
is
I
a
went over to
bad
my
design.
cousin's house. I have at least, I think it was 24, 25 cousins, something like that. Yeah, shut up. And I compare, and every time I went to the house, I would always check the TV setup to compare to our TV setup, and I would compare it to each other, their TV setup, and I would compare it to my friends' TV setups, and I would make my debate about that, like, who has the best TV setup? I wouldn't tell people about, like, I would judge their TV setup. I would just quietly, in the back of my mind, just do it and take mental notes and whatnot. Be like, go through the guide, see like the listings. I even went online and checked. No, hold on. I went online, checked the channel listings for both of them, like 10 years ago, to see like how the channel listings set up. Like, oh, what category is this? Between which categories are these channels? Bro, it's just the way that it's categorically set up. DirecTV is better and it's easier and it's more functionally better for the user.
That is the saddest thing.
By the way,
I've ever heard. Because
before I forget,
you are a child in America, and you have nothing else to compare families to. You have nothing else to compare how well someone's doing if they're upper middle class, lower middle class, lower class, or upper 1%er class. You're comparing them by how their TVs are set up.
No.
Not by how big their houses are, but what size their remotes are. You're not by how much money they make per year, but how their channels are set up. Oh, yes. You don't use the yellow button? Oh, no. You got the Sunday package?
Exactly.
Oh, man. Like, that's what you're basing this whole thing off
No.
of. It's insane.
It's not insane.
It's insane because you know what? You're not the only person who does it. You're not the only person who judges an entire family off of the most trivial thing. Like, oh man, you guys have wheat bread? Oh, y'all must be fancy. Like, that's exactly what you're doing.
The Wonder Bread family?
Yeah, like, oh man, you guys can afford Wonder Bread? Oh man, ours don't even have names on it. Like, that's...
It's just bread. It just says bread up front.
It's such an odd way to judge a family or a group of people just based on like what social economical class they're in, just based off of what they have, like what they purchased. Like it doesn't care if they have, you don't care if they have a Maserati. You're just really focused on, do you guys have that Sunday package? Like
it's
it doesn't
completely
matter
wrong.
How big your house
misinterpret
is,
the whole
just,
thing.
Do you guys get pay-per-view every time there's a UFC fight? Like that's the only thing you're concerned about. It's
besides the fact that DirecTV has better pay-per-view channels as well.
And you're still on it. Who cares?
That's not the point. The point is, though you disregard, I wasn't even judging the families and the people. You know what I was judging it on? I had to have an opinion on it one day about what's better. And here you go. By the way, we are not sponsored by DirecTV or Comcast whatsoever. I am currently I have no subscription to any TV channels whatsoever. I'm not sure about you, see.
Neither do I. I don't.
So you can shut your ass up. So all I gotta say is, the reason why this is a big deal to me is because I knew one day I'd have to make a choice, and I made my choice as a young man. I made my choice as a young man about which service, cell phone service is better.
I'd have to make a decision.
Yes, and I made my decision as a young man. And I'll ride or die DirecTV. I would have tattooed it on my body. DirecTV for life, like Tupac has Thug Life on his belly. DirecTV life.
Oh my god.
Just got a straight Tupac with it.
Just a huge D on your chest.
Just big old D. All over my chest.
Oh my goodness.
We're not sponsored, by the way, by DirecTV, but DirecTV, if you want to sponsor us, we're more than welcome.
I would love the Sunday package, please.
Hey, man, we need that NFL Sunday package.
I'm just trying to catch the Falcons on Sunday, that's it.
Watch Tom Brady get sacked a few times and cry when he wins.
Oh, okay. You know what? That's a little too far. You don't talk about the greatest in football.
Oh,
history
whatever. I would say this: Tom Brady is a great quarterback. One of the greatest quarterbacks.
Don't gear up like you're gonna say, but don't even say one of the greatest quarterbacks.
One of the greatest.
Down the greatest. Tom Brady is the Michael Jordan of football. Yes, Tom Brady is the Michael Jordan of football. Came into the league, wasn't starting. He was behind someone. He was behind Drew Bledsoe. Was real humble about it. And then when he had his shot,
he was a cocky asshole.
Out.
He was a cocky asshole. Still is.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
To be that great, to be as great as Tom Brady.
What evidence do you have? I know people who have like talked to Tom Brady and they're just like, you know what, man, he's a real good guy. He's real humble. He's just like real straight to it. He's really about his work. Yes.
Doesn't mean I can't hate him because he doesn't play on my team. Doesn't give you. I don't care what factors you give me. I hate Tom Brady for the simple fact. No, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna keep it straight 100 with you. I hate Tom Brady. Despise Tom Brady. I loathe him simply because he doesn't play for my fucking team. I'll keep it 100. No, fuck you. If you're not playing for my favorite team, which is, as of last year, unfortunately, the Los Angeles Rams.
Oh my god. That's your team? Oh my god, you have a lot of hate.
Yes, I have a lot of hate.
On Star Wars or something.
Yes.
Just you and Palpatine sitting in a corner with fucking Rams on like, oh, I hate the direction that the NFL is going in. It's bad, really bad.
How could you draft that quarterback?
Yeah, like, why Jared Goff is terrible. You should have waited for Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey, he's a good player. He's going to be a jag in the NFL, just another guy. I don't think he's going to be a transition.
He ran a 4.49 40 at the combine.
Okay,
that's impressive as shit for a quarterback. I'm not going to be racist about it, but a white quarterback too?
McCaffrey?
I don't know who these people are. I just name names.
He's a running back.
Well, he's white still. I can tell. Christian.
He's probably going to be a slot receiver like Wes Welker, who plays a little bit of running back.
Wait, is he really running back?
Yeah, he's a running back. He played running back at Stanford, as well as punt returner, kick returner, and...
I feel like I saw him throw the ball once.
Probably on the trick play. I wouldn't be surprised. Stanford.
That's funny. I'm always wrong about that. Like, I never pay attention to college players.
You're just racist because he's white. Just because he's white, you thought he was a quarterback?
No, yes. That's exactly what it was. I'm not even gonna deny
if he was black, would you say, oh, he's probably a receiver?
I would have probably said running back. I probably would have. But I'm just saying, like, dude's doing some pretty good things. 4.49. I mean, that's not the best I ever saw. I'm pretty sure. Who was it? Like Mike Vick ran like a 4.3. Randy Moss ran like a 4.2. No, he ran a 4.3.
Vick ran a 4.3? I thought he ran like a 4.2.
No, like Randy Moss ran a 4.2.
Randy Moss, Deion Sanders, Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson ran a 4.2?
Yeah, he has the fastest. This year in the NFL, they had if someone could run a faster 40 than Chris Johnson in this year's NFL, they would have given them a private island.
What?
If you could be the fastest man in coming out of college you get a private island. But you got to beat the record, which is like a 4.28 or something like that.
Well, no, that's not it, because Dre Archer had a 4.28 last year.
4.25?
Well, I mean...
But all I know is they had to beat Chris Johnson's record to get the... to get it. I think Deion Sanders ran an unofficial 4.148 out of high school.
That's...
At Florida State. That's like
Chris
one of the
Johnson.
myths. One of the myths of Deion. The great Deion Sanders.
It says 4.24.
Okay.
And it doesn't even say he was the fastest.
He's not. I mean, there's been guys faster than him, but he's like the fastest in recent memory that people can like, oh yeah, him. He's
fastest 40-yard dash. Oh man, looks like Usain Bolt was trying to run the 40 in the NFL.
I wonder how fast he is. I mean, he's
Actually, you know what? It was Chris Johnson.
Ooh, what'd you know?
You knew something for once. But number 2, Dre Archer, just like I said.
Who?
Dre Archer? He's a running back for Pittsburgh.
A while ago, wasn't he? Or is he still...
This was recent. This was like within the last year or two.
Is Dre Archer even playing still? Like, isn't he like cut for the NFL?
No, he was like... No, I really think he's like on the Steelers.
You sure?
Not sure.
Because I don't remember. All I know is they had Le'Veon Bell, Williams, who used to be on the Panthers. I don't remember his first name.
Oh, he's on the Bills now.
Okay, so he's a Jag. I mean, I'm being honest. He's just another guy. He's not some good. Like, he's probably a good NFL player to still be in the NFL, but he's not like a great top 100 NFL player.
I probably wouldn't say that. He's like 5'8", 170. Like he's like Darren Sproles.
Okay, Darren Sproles is like 5'6", isn't he? 5'5".
Yeah, Darren Sproles is tiny.
But hey, I bet you he still fucking beat the shit out of both of us. He's a grown ass man.
Yeah, that's why he shouldn't be in the NFL anymore. Grown ass man.
He's fast as fuck still.
Yeah, but I feel like Devin Hester is too, but still, like, where's he?
He was on
Seattle.
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, what do you think about Snapchat going public?
It makes it a lot harder for me to send dick pics.
Does it, though?
It kind of does.
I mean, nothing will change. Do you even know what going public means?
I mean, going public as a company with their stock being able
Yes.
to be purchased by normal
Despite
people.
the fact that last year they had a net gain of negative $1 billion. Billion with a B?
Billion?
Billion. They had a net gain loss of $1 billion.
How does that work?
So instead of gaining, they're losing. So it's a
Okay.
net gain
I
loss of... Come on, man. Didn't you take an econ class in high school?
I did, but I'm pretty sure that's the class that I slept through. But all I'm saying is, I don't understand how this is. Why is that? Why? Please explain this to me, because
Why
I
is
don't
that
know.
important? Or why should
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Netflix has even. I mean, excuse me, not Netflix. Snapchat has even come out and said that they won't. That they don't think they ever will have, a net gain of any sort ever. They'll only keep losing money.
Then how are they going to make a profit?
Exactly.
They won't.
Exactly.
So
That's why they're going public, because they need money to fund it. A lot of the reason why companies go public is so that they don't have to fund things by themselves, and so that other people can fund projects for them. That's why a lot of companies go big, so so there's a lot less risk of losing their own money, more greater risk of losing investors' money.
Oh, well, I guess all I should do is not invest with Snapchat.
Basically, yeah.
Honestly, I don't even use Snapchat.
Really?
I probably Snapchatted, like, in the last month, I probably Snapchatted, like, 4 times.
The most was when you were driving in the car.
Hey, man, don't judge me and my car journeys. Why don't you just focus on yourself?
Do you even want to tell people where you went and why you went?
No, I don't like doing that at all. I mean, it's my business.
True.
If I want them to know, I'll tell them. If I want them to look at me singing Drake in the car, then that's what they get.
Oh my gosh. Drake
What?
Drake gonna get pulverized by who's he beefing with now? He's beefing with like some teenager who he stole the rhyme off of.
I don't know. It's hard to keep up with that. Like, he's got more beef than like Old McDonald's Ranch. I don't.
Good try.
Yeah, I know that was a very terrible one.
Yeah.
I could do
Next
better.
time.
Go back to me later.
But have you heard Remy Ma?
He's got more beef than
Alright, go ahead.
Butcher.
I mean, overplayed. Come on. Give me something better than that.
He's got more beef than my pants. I don't know. I'm done. I'm out. I can't do anything. But I did hear about that Remy Ma thing.
Have you heard it in the songs?
No, I haven't.
Bruh. They killed it. She went straight Drake on her too. Remember when Drake killed Meek Mills with the back to back?
Yeah.
She did another remix 5 days later called Another One. It's hilarious. I love listening to rappers beef because I just love listening to diss tracks. And this shit was just. She called her fucking SpongeBob.
What?
Remy Ma called because I forget what the line was. She's like, before the Botox, you look like SpongeBob. Oh, butt job. Before the butt job, you look like SpongeBob.
I need to hear this.
It is fucking legendary. It's fucking hilarious. I was like, bitch made her look like SpongeBob. The hell? Remy Ma just flamed her.
Yeah, I gotta go listen to that.
Alright, you good, man?
I'm good. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Alright, thank you for listening to BC Radio, where BC Radio stands for Bad Cough. Please remember to... You like it?
No.
Yes. I'm sick, man.
Something else, like...
I'm sick.
Blocky Cheetos.
Beats. Just no. You can come up with a better one next week. It's
Barack Obama.
Cute.
Black Caprio.
Maybe later. Come up with some better material next time. Remember to follow us on Facebook at Facebook/BC Radio 2007, Twitter at BC Radio 2017. I keep messing that up. It's Facebook/BC Radio 2017, Twitter at BC Radio 2017, Instagram at BC Radio, or email us at BC Radio 2017. And please remember to subscribe on YouTube at BC Radio. Thank you and have a wonderful time. Bye. Dab on them, see? You're not going to say bye?
Bye.
Bye.
Dab.
Dab.